June the 4th, 2025. 12:30 a.m. You, Jessica and Arno are in the private car back home after arriving with your family jet. Arno escorts you upstairs and gives you one last kiss. You tell him to be nice to Jessica, and he agrees as long as you're extra nice to him. His large hands keeps your face close as he kisses you slowly. He kisses your cheek and hands you the new phone he promised. June the 4th, 4:47 p.m. You catch up with your friend, Emma, and Beth, over pizza in the city. They seem jealous and excited about your encounter with Arno at Madeira. You beg them not to say anything to Lucas. They tell you Lucas has moved to Barcelona. You say they're just being nasty and that they are lying. They say it's the truth, and that his father finally sent him away following his addictive partying. You cry in the bathroom. The 8th of June, 2025. 4:50 p.m. You and your family attend the annual charity Polo tournament. You, Beth and Brandon sit at the bistro, which has become full by sundown. That's when you see Arno and Chelsea Lewis. Chelsea is the deputy mayor's daughter. You two used to be close until she moved to London. Brandon tells you she's moved back to town. Your heart sinks when you see Chelsea holding Arno's hand. Chelsea greets you excitedly, hugging you. Her long brown hair smells like cupcake hairspray. Her smile a gleamy white. You meet Arno's eyes. He gives you an awkward half hug. Chelsea says she and Arno have been seeing each other for the past 4 months. Arno pulls Chelsea close by the hips and turns to you to say they still aren't official. Chelsea playfully nudges him and tells him it's because they've hardly seen each other. You and Arno meet eyes again. It's awkward this time. His eyes hide the raw desire he still has for you. You meet Jessica in the private tent. Jessica sees you upset and immediately knows it's about her brother. She says that she's sorry, but that she also had no idea about Chelsea until recently. You and Jessica watch the polo match and celebrate when Alexander, your older brother, wins the 3rd tournament. June the 8th, 9:30 p.m. You go back to the bistro to find a massive fight happening. You see Arno and another man fighting rather roughly. The man crashes Arno into the bar glass cases. Shattering glass is everywhere. Arno finally gets a firm footing and starts hammering the man repeatedly. You worry Arno might actually kill him. You find Chelsea in the smoking lounge and tell her to stop Arno. Chelsea laughs and says he shouldn't lose a tooth. She says he'll be fine before continuing her conversation. You feel dismayed and confused. When you go back to the bistro, you see the fight has subsided. Your father has helped calm the big commotion. Your father is upset and concerned about Arno. He tells you to get the driver to take Arno home. You follow Arno as he gets escorted by security outside to the parking bay. You ask Arno for his address. He said he genuinely doesn't know it as he recently moved. He pulls out his phone to check, but it's badly cracked and destroyed. Arno asks if he could sleep at your place. You hesitate and tell him you really can't allow him to. He sighs and asks if he can't just sleep in one of the guest rooms at your family quarters. You agree and have the driver come around. On the way home, you realize the extent of his injury. His cream suit is ruined. His pants is ripped along the thigh. There's still some glass pieces in his fluffy blonde hair. His left eye is bruised and his lip is cut. He says the fight happened because of a horse betting discrepancy, and that he's sorry you had to see him in that manner. He leans his heavy head on your shoulder and you hold his massive hand. He thanks you, and tells you you're a miracle for him. At your family home, you clean Arno's wound. You patch up the cut on his thigh. You let him sleep in your old bedroom. He asks you to sit with him until he falls asleep. You agree and he smiles for the first time tonight. He says your room is cute but far too big. He says you look nice tonight. Arno says someone as breathtaking as you should never have to come home alone. You say you had him to accompany you home. Arno smiles, and asks if he'd be rewarded with a cuddle. You frown and remember Chelsea. He reads your expression and his smile fades. Arno tells you he's with Chelsea out of convenience. He says she's alright, but neither of them want to make it official. He suddenly smiles cheekily and asks if you're jealous. You blush and say it's not like that. He says it's definitely like that, and says he's missed you. He missed your smile, your lips, and your voice. He says he's been thinking of you every day since Madeira. Your heart believes him. He places his hand on your hand and asks why you never answer his texts or calls. He says you're all he wants in his life. His soft blue eyes are serious and sincere. Arno asks if you'd give him a chance. You mention Chelsea, and that you wouldn't feel right until they are officially over. He nods and asks for a platonic cuddle. You say no. Arno says it's only cheating if he's fully taken, and if you two have sex. You feel shy as you heed his commands and crawl next to him. He cuddles you innocently, his big, muscular arms over your shoulders. His big legs envelope you. Arno whispers how much he's missed you. He kisses the top of your head and says you're amazing. June the 9th. 3:30 a.m. You wake up in Arno's sweat. He's hot and knocked out. You look back at him sleeping peacefully, his large, long body taking up the entire bed space. You wonder if he's truly with Chelsea for convenience. Arno mutters for to stop worrying about Chelsea and to get back in his arms.